We are going around the country. We started in Bournemouth and we're here today in Stroud. We're going to Wales next and then on to Northern Ireland. I think it's so important to listen to people in various different parts of the country.
I live in Stroud and I've helped to organise our day in Stroud for the bus, which I just think is a really, really great idea. 3 buses, travelling throughout the UK and doing outreach at every opportunity. You really feel that it is making a difference.
I guess I'm concerned that we're going for nuclear and we're not using renewable energies, and that should be the main protest that we should all be getting behind.
Our government is not only not doing enough to tackle the climate crisis, it's doing the absolute reverse. Its whole design and purpose in life seems to be to support the carbon economy.
I'm very concerned that not enough is being done, and it feels as though the far-right media have really got control of the whole situation.
Just in the last few weeks, they've totally lifted any legislative constraints on dumping sewage in our rivers and seas. So what was illegal is now legal. They've just dumped all their ecological standards for farming.
The climate crisis is everything. It affects all we do at a world level, but locally with all the problems that are going to come our way with the energy issue, but also the cost of living crisis. People have got to get real. We've got to live a different way. We've got to just accept that unless we deal with this now and get to a position where we're carbon neutral much sooner than governments would have us believe they can achieve, then there is no future.
I think that without Extinction Rebellion, then we probably wouldn't have the net zero 2050 target in law now. And even though that's still too far in the future, it has to be 2030, it's still so important because that's now set the benchmark. It's so important now for Extinction Rebellion to take control of the narrative again, because we're seeing that the new Liz Truss government is going to be doing things like fracking and investment zones and ripping up environmental regulations, a whole load of things that are just going to trash our planet further and further. And so really it's never been a more important time for people to get involved and to stand up against the destruction of our planet.
Dear Siobhan Bailey, we've brought you a gift of a hazel sapling grown in our beautiful county of Gloucestershire. Hazel symbolises wisdom. Wisdom is harder to find than knowledge. It comes to us in moments of grace, when we stop striving for fixed or prior knowledge. At this time of the climate and ecological emergency, we implore you to dig deep into your store of inner wisdom and to use your influence and energy to do what is needed at this time.
People are overwhelmingly telling us that they're really concerned about the environment. They don't think the government's doing enough. They think that we need to do something different, and I think that citizens' assemblies is a really important part of that, of bringing democracy back to the people, because the politicians, they're not working for us, they're working for the corporations and the lobbyists and their parties, not in our own interests, and they're essentially driving us towards crisis.
I mean, it is what democracy is about, and it's about everybody having a voice and everybody being listened to.
One thing that's been really great about being on the bus is being able to communicate our plan for the spring, and the plan is very simple. We're going to get 100,000 or more, preferably more, people to turn up in London on the same day, the 21st of April next year, and surround Parliament and peacefully say either make the decisions or give the decisions to the people in a binding citizens' assembly on climate, on justice, and time's up. I think they're really hearing the message that we need more people to make it happen, and yeah, that's been the story of the bus.